Hello, everyone. Welcome once again to TCC Online. I am Pastor Harris, and today is part 6 of our series entitled Being Aggressive in Your Faith. And we wrap up today a story, and then we're going to give you another biblical example, in part 7 next week. But today we wrap up Luke chapter 5. And we want to begin with verse 24. And let me give you a quick overview. Guys come in. They can't get inside the house because of the multitude. There's a person sick on the palsy on a cot. They go up on the roof. They cut a hole in the roof. They lower the man down. Jesus sees their faith and goes, wow. And the man gets made whole. Okay, 5, and beginning with verse 23, Jesus says he's getting some kickback from the Pharisees and the people that are there watching. It says, okay, guys, is it easier to say thy sins be forgiven thee, or to say rise up and walk? But that ye may know that the Son of Man has power upon earth to forgive sins, I said unto the sick of the palsy, arise, take up your couch, and go into thy house. And immediately he rose up before them, and took up that where he laid his cot, and departed to his own house, glorifying God. Now the effect on the people. And the multitude were amazed, and they glorified God, and were filled with fear, saying, we have seen strange things today. Okay. When you take assertive, aggressive faith, and God moves on your behalf and meets you, it can boggle people's minds. It's amazing. And again, I go back to my ministry in Tacoma Christian Center. The pastors from around Puget Sound coming to me saying, how did you do it? Terry, we need your blueprint. Pastor Harris, let's set up a series of luncheons so I can pick your brain as to how you built all of this and your special events and open door and on and on and on. Okay, one person, and here it's the guys that were carrying him in and the guy on the cot. Jesus, seeing their faith, the miracle takes place. This thing now spread, in case you didn't get it, people that were there, they were all amazed. And here's what I need you to see. They glorified God. Okay? They glorified God. In our, from the gymnasium, the AAU, all the basketball tournaments, etc., people glorified God. Our big Christmas event, people glorified God. The toys, the gifts, the characters, they glorify God. Our back to school, they glorify God. When you connect with God through your aggressive faith, you get blessed, but it serves also as an encouragement to others. Are you hearing me? Because it is a natural way of thinking. Okay, look what God did over here. Why can't he do the same thing for me? Okay, look what God did over here. Well, hey, I'm a human being too. I'm a Christian too. What God did for them, he can do for you. Okay, and this is where this concept came from. What God did for one, he'll do for the next one. What God did for this one, he'll do for another one. So not only do you get your blessing, but when other people hear or see or get the knowledge of how God moved for you, it serves as an inspiration for others. And my life as a pastor was a testimony. Okay? Also, I want to touch on your faith in being able to forgive yourself. None of us are perfect. And you notice that Jesus told the man on the cot, your sins are forgiven. I don't know what that man has done, but Jesus ties into the fact that you forgive yourself because I forgive you. And if you have faith, we'll just take care of all of it right now. You're forgiven of your sins, and here's your blessing. Okay? So don't let past mistakes hinder your aggressive, get after it, let's get it done faith. All right. We'll do part 7 next week.